why is it so important, m3lee, today? I'll tell you a couple of things. So the first thing is I got to give you the story of how m3lee came to be, because I think it is super important and it plays with the ethos of crypto, and what we're all doing here. So obviously, as you know, we started with Mixmob. Mixmob is a studio, and we've developed the first card strategy racing game. So right now you can actually download it on the app store, any app store on the web, and that game is super competitive. And the idea behind that game was to merge a bit of poker with Mario Kart kind of thing, right? So you actually race with the game, and whoever you put some stakes into whoever you're going to race. So let's say I challenge you, we put some crypto down. If I win the crypto. So that was the story of the game, how it came to be. And then from there, the community was like, hey, it would be so great to watch other people playing and being able to stake on, your racer, whoever you think is best. And so we developed it for them, and we kept evolving it with the community to today. What you see today is that evolution from the community, from their feedback, from building live in public. And it's such a good ethos, that's why I love crypto. It has so many goods, positives, and also it has its, challenges, but that's one thing that I love about crypto.
Yeah, the timing for me is crucial, because last 2 weeks Twitch and YouTube have announced their botting issues that they're having, right? And announcing that a lot of these bigger streamers are botting with tens of thousands of bots to be able to stay up top, right? And I think that having a platform like this allows you to interact with the actual audience, but also be able to show you that there is a real audience. If they are able to, hey, 25 cents, $1, or interact and be able to showcase to us and say, oh, the numbers are real. The numbers are not bogus. And I think for me, timing is always of the essence, right? And I think it's man, talk about how you guys have timed this. It's a big thing right now in the web, in the live streaming world right now, the botting issue that's happening. And I think it's software like this. How can we be able to show you guys nah, man, real user Simon and Jorge are actually watching and they're interacting. Where do you kind of see that being a great solve to the current issues? And I think it's going to be an issue that we see going forward, because we've seen it on Twitter, the botting issue, and Elon came in and wiped a lot of bots. But, I don't know if Twitch or YouTube will have that ability. AI is definitely getting there and helping out. But with a m3lee, what's the pitch here that you think would be able to say to the YouTube, to the Twitch, to the streamers, to those creators? Hey, how do you make sure you are telling the true story to be able to help you?
100%. I saw, it's interesting you brought this up. I saw yesterday a stat, I think it was from the Economist. I forgot what it was, but basically 50% of all internet traffic today is bots, So when you think about it, I think if anything, that's not gonna disappear. It's gonna go more and more, right? So the pitch here and what's really cool about m3lee is that you as a streamer and as a content creator can go stream on m3lee, right? Partner with us, stream on m3lee, have people interact with you, which means brings a new layer of entertainment for the audience and socialization, where 50%, and depends on the partnership, but we go, and after 50% of those staking moments, we give them back to the streamer. So what's really exciting is not only you're bringing your entertainment, you're bringing real live viewers coming here, having a good time, socializing, but also you're actually amplifying your revenues and the content that you create.
Yeah, I think that's it, man. Is because the streamers and those that are looking to capitalize, they also want to find, how do you excite them, how do you reward them, and how do you get them to be part of the journey, right? And I think yeah, man, you're hitting some of these issues that are have not been solved, and we've known these issues for quite some time. It's not like it's new. We haven't seen anything actually have the withstands to be able to say to them, hey, this is works. But I think like, yeah, this is why m3lee is here. It's like, hey, we have a different way. But even outside of streaming, m3lee is a play that has so many different verticals that it could go down. And I think like, yeah, you look at Polymark. I mean, even having m3lee overlay Polymarket would be hilarious, right?
Exactly.
And I think like you start looking at some of the stuff. You know, I've seen some stuff in the Twitter space though of new innovation that's coming, and I think like crypto's all about this, is
Mhm.
predicting and all this stuff.